No, say it ain't so. TMZ posted a story of epic proportions about somebody, and I'll get to who in a minute, may get sued by my girl Kimmy Kakes, Kim Kardashian, excuse me, all the ass had me mesmerized for a minute. I could see it when it's not even on the screen, But anyways, TMZ posted a story titled Kim Kardashian, apologize or I'll sue you for calling my robbery fake. TMZ writes, Kim Kardashian is preparing to drop the legal hammer on a writer who published a story claiming the Paris robbery was a total sham, purely cooked up for publicity. The letter demands Sharika Soal, hi Sharika, a contributor to the Huffington Post, publish a retraction and an apology for her October 8th post, which quoted Kim as saying her ordeal was a, quote, publicity stunt gone horribly wrong. Kim says that quote is a fabrication, and her lawyers point out that quote was actually pulled from a satirical website, a clear shot at Soal's journalistic skills. Let me interject right here. Actually, she's a good writer, just for the record. But anyways, Kim says that quote is a fabrication, and her lawyers point out that the quote was actually pulled from a satirical website, a clear shot at Soal's journalistic skills. Soal tells TMZ it's impossible for her to give Kim what she wants because HuffPo has blocked her out of her account, so she can't post the retraction. She says she explained her dilemma to Kim's lawyers. We've reached out HuffPo reps. Wow, really, TMZ? Don't you mean you reached out to Huffington Post reps? They literally wrote it. We've reached out HuffPo reps. Wow, and they're talking about somebody else's journalistic skills, but that's none of my business, TMZ. It's none of my business. I'm just reading the tea. Jeez Louise, TMZ. Y'all need to get your journalistic skills together, it seems like. But anyways, we've reached out HuffPo reps who say Kim's beef is with Soal and not them. They also say they pulled the story, which was self-published by Soal when editors saw it violated terms. Sharika added she's got nothing, and if Kim sues, that's all she'll get. Thank you, TMZ, for that tea. Oh, they also posted an excerpt. I don't know if this is the total letter or not, but it says Kim's legal letter, and this is what it says. The robbery, however, was real, and our client was a victim of a horrifying crime. While Miss Kardashian West's sister and bodyguard were out, armed assailants forced their way into the 4-bedroom multi-level unit. That sounds like a really nice place. I mean, I live in a box over in the corner and it's pee and pooping. Anyways, Jesus, let me go back to the story. I'll tell y'all about how I'm living later, and maybe you guys can maybe we can get a GoFundMe popping, But anyways, I'll get back to that in a minute. While Miss Kardashian West's sister and bodyguard were out, armed assailants forced their way into the 4-bedroom multi-level unit where my client was staying. With a gun to his head, they forced the handcuffed concierge to open the door to the level of my client's unit. The armed men then put a gun to my client, forced her into a bathroom and onto the floor, bound her arms and legs, and demanded her money and jewelry. Both my client and the concierge, who were temporarily held at gunpoint together, believed they might be killed at any moment. The armed assailants also duct taped my client's mouth and emptied my client's jewelry box and possessions into their backpack and fled. The robbery was not a hoax nor publicity stunt. For you to attempt to twist those horrible and traumatic events of the Paris robbery into a narrative concerning a publicity stunt and purporting felony conduct by my client is not only perverse and highly offensive to my client and to any reasonable person, but actionable. Damn. Those are some big ass words. But anyways, Jesus, this is a shame. You see, Sharika Soal is a good writer. Kim Kakes, the most beautiful white woman ever, is one of my favorite celebrities. I mean, she's married to my favorite rapper, Kanye Yeezus West, the god of hip hop. And I'm sitting back, reading this story and just thinking to myself, like, damn, Huffington Post, you couldn't at least, let her post a retraction or anything? I mean, what it sounds like is this. If she did get some false information, it happens sometimes. I've done stories where I've had to do retractions. Every once in a while, you're going to dig up information and stuff like that, and then you find some, you think it's some juicy info, you think it's a really good quote or something like that, and you come to find out it's just not real. You know, it happens from time to time. It happens to the best of us. So, anyways, I wish Sharika the best, and I wish Kimmy Kakes the best. Kim, please don't sue, please. But for the record, of course, Kim's robbery was real. As you can see, she disappeared off social media. She hasn't posted anything onto Instagram in weeks. My girl Kimmy Kakes is the queen of Instagram, one of the most famous people on there. She's within the top 10 of the most followed people on there. You know, with what is it, like Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, of course Beyonce, Queen Bee. She's up there within the top 10 most followed people up on there. I think Kylie Jenner is one of them too, her sister. Man, you got to think about it like this. Kim is all about her business, man, and she's a great businesswoman. And you know, if this was fake, my girl Kris Jenner, Kim's mommy, would not let it go down like that, guys. She wouldn't let her just disappear off social media like that. But anyways, shout out to Kim. I love your style, Kim. You're doing your thing, Kim. You're one of my favorites. Well, please forgive Sharika, and hopefully, you know, she'll be able to post a retraction somewhere on her website or somewhere else, and we could just forget this ever happened. But yeah, man, it happens to the best of us. I just wish they would have mentioned the satirical website where this alleged quote actually came from, you know, since there's allegedly some site where she got some sort of information from, but they just didn't even say what freaking website it was. Like, that would have really helped out TMZ's story. But then again, when TMZ is saying things like about other people's journalistic skills, but then they're like, we reached out HuffPo reps, as opposed to we reached out to Huffington Post reps. I mean, the irony in that. I mean, you can knock the wrinkles out Joan Rivers' pussy with the irony in that. But anyways, let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, and Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. And anybody who wants to say that my girl Kimmy Kakes wasn't robbed, haters, stop it. Yes, I remixed what Miranda would say. Instead of haters, back off, I said haters, stop it. Meat Magazine.